RSPO, IFRA. If you're familiar with our products, you've probably seen these terms, but what do they mean? No, we're not throwing useless terms at you. These acronyms are actually really important to us, and they should be important to you too. Welcome back. I'm AJ Thomas, our lead chemist and one of our founding members, and I want to talk to you today about these lesser known terms. Specifically, what do they mean? Why are they important? And why are they significant for our products and our mission as a company? Both of these terms, while equally important for our company, are quite different. So let's talk about them one at a time, starting with RSPO. RSPO stands for Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil. See, palm oil is a really versatile ingredient. It's used in everything from food to cosmetic to industry, as well as being a starting component for a lot of other chemicals. It's stable at high temperatures, has greater longevity than other natural oils, and a high yield per acre, which makes it relatively inexpensive. It's also odorless and colorless, so it doesn't alter the look or smell of the products which use it. There's a lot of reasons that companies like to use palm oil, but there's a problem with that. See, palm oil farming leads to deforestation, a lot of deforestation, namely the deforestation of what's called primary forests. Forests that have stood for long periods of time and serve as the habitat for a multitude of animals and people. The past practices for palm farming have led to forced displacement of anyone who calls those forests home, contributing to the endangerment of many animals and cultures. A few of the already endangered species affected by the deforestation for these trees include the orangutan, the pygmy elephant, and the Sumatran rhino. Once the land is cleared, the burning off of these forests and the carbon-rich soils produces massive quantities of greenhouse gases and is a significant contributor to climate change. The impact isn't only ecological, though. Around 90% of the world's palm oil trees are grown in Malaysia and Indonesia. This industry has been rife with exploitative labor practices, including the use of child labor. So, in 2008, the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, or RSPO, developed standards for sustainable and responsible palm farming. These standards include the requirement to halt the clearing of land which is significant ecologically or culturally, the inclusion of fair labor practices, and the elimination of ecologically harmful pesticides or fires used in palm cultivation. Any company which produces RSPO certified palm oil or related products must meet these standards. Producers, processors, traders, and other entities involved in palm oil production can be certified by RSPO, ensuring that the product generated from these palms are responsibly and sustainably sourced in every step of the process. Our lauramine oxide is RSPO certified, ensuring that we continue to uphold our mission as a company to improve the world in every way we can. Maybe RSPO certification isn't so important to you, but IFRA compliance is different and significantly more important to the consumer, you. The IFRA is the International Fragrance Association, and they work diligently to set safe limits for fragrances and consumer products. Established in 1973, this organization of fragrance producers analyzes these materials to set safety limits for every fragrance in nearly every use. Products that are IFRA compliant have no more than the maximum safe allowances of that fragrance for that use. The quantities vary depending on if the product is used on skin or not, if it's to be rinsed away like a soap, or is potentially airborne, as in a candle or scented spray. The list is a long one, including uses in hand sanitizers, lotions, soaps, aerosols, candles, and many more potential products. By staying within these allowances, our product can remain IFRA compliant, ensuring safety for our customers. Our only current product which uses fragrances at all is our line of hand sanitizers, and every one of them has been carefully formulated to these specifications, ensuring that you can enjoy our delightful variety of scents without concern for the safety of yourself or your loved ones. I know that navigating all of the certifications and buzzwords and alphabet soups can be confusing, especially when some of them represent strict standards and others have as much or as little significance as that company desires. You see, some of these labels have standards which products must meet to use, such as USDA organic and UL certified. RSPO and IFRA fall into this category. They must meet provable standards in order to be compliant with this label. Others, such as all natural, can be valuable descriptors but are prone to interpretation. There are no set guidelines to define what all natural means. Even if we ask individual people, it's unlikely that everyone would have the same idea of what all natural really means. Even within the category of standardized labels, the degree of requirement will vary from one to another. So it's a good idea to do your own research on what these labels and standards entail. We are very proud of the hard work that we do every single day to keep people and the environment safe. Every ingredient of every product is thoroughly researched for safety, biodegradability, and effectiveness. We also consider where our ingredients are sourced, making every effort to source sustainably and close to home. We believe in transparency, accountability, and responsibility. And every day we work harder to do whatever we can to uphold these ideals. So, what can you do? Well, for starters, you can do your own research and make sure to buy products like ours, which meet these high standards of safety and sustainability. You can support organizations and businesses which work to make things safer. I was told a long time ago that consumers, like you and I, vote with our dollars. If we buy sustainable products from responsible companies, then those companies will grow, and they will, hopefully, work even harder to expand those processes. I know we will continue to work towards better products and business practices. Thank you for joining me again. I ask you to remember this and vote with your dollars to make this world a little better for all of us. Until next time.